Hey, so we gave Brock, the little guy, like 5 shots. We had to send him to the hospital. So he's done. No, he's fine. I'm gonna bring him up right now. Give it up for Brock Terrano.
So I was talking to the producer of the show earlier today, and he's like, "Yeah, you can have up to 5 shots before your drunk set." And I was like, "I am built like an 8-year-old, number one. Number 2, that should be a fucking hate crime. And you need to be charged for attempted murder." All right, so I got to talk about a group in this country that's really ruining this country. Are you guys familiar with the LPA? No? It stands for Little People of America. I think it's a pyramid scheme for midgets. Because every time I run into one, they invite me to a fucking meeting. And I ended up going. And, well, okay, first off, they held the meeting at the Children's Science Museum. I wish I could make that up. I'm not that clever. Took me 2 hours to find them. They blended in very well. And the first thing I saw when I walked in was a banner, and it said, "Little people are people too." First off, who the fuck hung the sign up? Secondly, they say little people instead of midget because apparently midget's bad. I didn't know that. Did you guys know that? Somebody knew that and you just let me fucking say it? But no, they say the word midget is just as bad as the N-word. No, it's not. Like, I mean, if you truly believe that, you must watch Willy Wonka as our version of Birth of a Nation. And then I got to thinking, if you listen to any rap song and replace the N-word with the word midget, it still flows. My favorite example is Chris Brown put out a song called "Look at Me Now" years ago. And Lil Wayne has a verse in this song. And if you replace the N-word with the word midget, the first line of his verse goes, "Man, fuck these bitch-ass midgets." Pretty much sums up my opinion of them. God, I'm sounding like the Uncle Tom of midgets up here. And you know what? While I'm at it, fuck Peter Dinklage. No, I'm serious. Recently, he was in the news because Disney announced that they were going to put out a live-action version of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Great movie, great story. But Peter Dinklage went to Twitter and said, "Way to be progressive, Disney. Way to have 7 dwarves living in a cave together." First off, they had a very nice cottage. That was so great in this economy. And secondly, if he was smart, he would have just got off his moral high pony. And he would have tried out for the movie because he's clearly grumpy. Oh, you guys are a great crowd. But no, so something I do want to mention is Adam mentioned that I did a Sturgis show, which was great, because I actually got to tour with the rock band Steppenwolf, which awesome, right? Sounds awesome on paper. Because when I got the gig, I was like, oh yeah, sex, drugs, rock and roll. That's going to be my lifestyle now. Well, they're all in their 60s, so the only drugs they had was high blood pressure medication. And like, I am the worst rock star, because I have yet to sign a pair of titties. All right, I'm going to wrap up with this. Who here has ever met a celebrity that they're a fan of? Anybody? Nice. Oh, awesome. Were they cool? Like whoever you met? Yeah. I got to meet somebody I'm a fan of. You guys know who Val Kilmer is, right? Yeah. I got to meet Val Kilmer. I was super stoked. He was in Top Gun. He was in Jim Morrison. He played Jim Morrison in The Doors. And he was in Batman. I fucking met Batman. But there's another movie called Willow. Yes! All right. So I'm like, oh, I want to make somebody I'm a fan of laugh. So I was like, oh, I know what I'll do. When I see Val Kilmer, I'm going to yell, Batman again, and he'll laugh. Because that's what the Warwick Davis, the main character, did. So I get to work. I see him at the bar. He looks at me. I look at him. Time froze. And I yell, Batman again. And wait. He didn't laugh either. He shook his head and walked away. So Val Kilmer's a douchebag. It gets worse. He waited until after I clocked out and left to take a group photo with the staff. So again, Val Kilmer's a douchebag. But I'm going to do what I can to bring us all together tonight. On the count of 3, we are all going to raise our middle fingers up and yell, fuck Val Kilmer. You guys ready? Perfect. 1, 2, 3. My name is Brock Terrano. Thank you so much for supporting us.
Rock Terrano, everyone. Let him hear it.